Well, good morning, everyone. Seriously, we don't bite. You can come forward. I want to welcome you this morning to Calgary Unitarians. I am the Reverend Samaya Oakley, and my pronouns are she and her. And there are many of us who have been here. There was Rebecca here on Friday night. Many of us came on Saturday morning to do some work of the congregation. Many of us were here last night celebrating Matthew and Friends concert, which was amazing. For those of you in the know, moo. Inside joke because the Cowtown Brass Band was here in their cow onesies. It was a fabulous evening. Whether this is your first time here or you have been a part of this congregation for many years, I am so delighted that you have honored us with your presence on Sunday morning. As I said, many of us were here last night. There was laughter, there was music, there was connection, there was joy. I can still feel it in this room. And it's amazing how much beauty that can emerge when people come together. Today, as we celebrate a distinctly Unitarian Universalist tradition, Flower Communion, we gather around a simple and profound question. What does it mean to witness the wonder and beauty in every person? And I would extend that to every being. We gather today on the traditional lands of the Niitsitapi people, the Siksika, the Piikani, and the Kainai First Nations, the Iahota, Nakota, Wisistopi First Nations, including the Chiniki, the Bearspaw, and the Goodstoney Nations, and the Tsuut'ina Nation. This land is also the homeland of the Métis Otipemisiwak, including historic Northwest Métis and the Métis Nation Battle River Territory, Districts 5 and 6, known as Nose Hill and Elbow. We also acknowledge the peoples who have gathered on and cared for this land since time immemorial. May we remember that belonging is rooted in relationship to one another, to this land, and to all the living beings with whom we share our lives. At Calgary Unitarians, we are guided by our Unitarian Universalist principles and sources to seek to grow in wisdom, welcome and deepen relationships, and act for a just and sustainable world. Today's service invites us into all three, to grow in wisdom by seeing beyond first impressions, to deepen relationships by recognizing the wonder and beauty in one another, and to carry that practice of belonging into the wider world. So welcome to all of you who are seeking connection and belonging and hope. Welcome to all of you who long to be seen and known. Know that in this place, you do not stand alone. Here we practice seeing one another with compassion and care. Like flowers gathered into a bouquet, we remain wonderfully ourselves. And together we become something far more beautiful than any of us could create on our own. So come, let us worship together.
Please rise in body or spirit and join us in our opening song, Swimming to the Other Side.
Swimming in the stream together, some in power and My name is Skylar, and I go by any pronouns. I'm delighted to be your service reader this morning. The Calgary Unitarians community helped me feel rooted when I first moved to Calgary and is one of the most vibrant with activities congregations that I've encountered. Our time in worship is closely connected with the lives we live beyond these walls. We gather as unique people, each carrying our own stories, joys, sorrows, questions, and gifts. Like flowers in a garden, no two of us are exactly alike. Yet when we gather in community, something beautiful emerges, something none of us could create alone. Here we practice belonging, and we practice hope. Here we practice the courage to truly see one another, to look beyond assumptions, to witness the wonder and beauty within every person. May this community strengthen our capacity to see one another with curiosity, compassion, and love. As a symbol of that commitment, we light our chalice.
For the folks who are in Wickenden right now, this is your cue to move over to Panabaker. Everyone cross your fingers now, please and thanks. Good morning. My name is Rachel Smith. I am your Director of Religious Education here at Calgary Unitarians. My pronouns are she and they. What is a flower's favorite drink? Root beer. I got y'all. Today we are here, we're going to use our Time for All Ages segment to say a very special thank you to our volunteers who have been volunteering with the CYRE program on Sunday mornings. I would like to now invite those who have volunteered downstairs with us to come and stand up here in the front. Right now I'm looking for the volunteers, not the kids. But if the kids need to stand with their parents, that's okay. We'll see how many we've got here. I'm just going to read in no particular order the number of volunteers we have got. Courtney Rosewald, Lisa Gasson-Gardner, Duncan Gasson-Gardner, Chelsea Pratchett, Jason Smith, Lizzie Feehan, Edward Feehan, Peter Campbell, Chantal Gagnon, Pamela Rickey, Adrian Adams, Jared Prasunka, Jen Allure, Leah Jack, Breton Saunders, and Lilius Cowper. Can we have a round of applause? Last year, our CYRE program went through some big changes with staff, and through all of that, our volunteers have been the heart of keeping the program going for our kids as I've gotten to know the workings of this church as your Director of Religious Education. Many of our volunteers are parents of the kids in our program. And after our Mystery Pals project this past February, when a grown-up was matched with a kid in our congregation as an anonymous pen pal, we saw beautiful connections forming, and it warmed my DRE heart. And this spring, I reached out to those adults and invited them to sign up for a couple of Sundays till the end of the year, and they showed up. I would like to now invite the kids who are here to come up and present each volunteer with a bag from this front table here. Each person here, giving of their time and presence, has reminded our children that no flower blooms alone and no soul grows without care. If we need to ceremoniously bestow 2 bags, that's okay. Make sure everyone gets a chance. Oh, I think Ellie might want a chance. Let's leave one bag for Ellie, everyone. Griffin, can you share a bag with Ellie? There we go. So many blessings. I would like to now invite you, the congregation, to join me in speaking our thanks. But first, I think we should do a practice. So your line is going to be, and so we thank you. Let's hear it first. And so we thank you. Oh, we can get a little more enthusiasm. Ready? And so we thank you. There we go. We're ready now. When the children needed a welcoming face, you came forward. And so we thank you. Week after week of Sunday mornings throughout the seasons, you showed up to share stories and lead crafts and play. Whether you brought the snack or cleaned up the glue sticks, you did what was needed. You offered your wisdom, your patience, and your presence to help our kids grow in fun, faith, and belonging. You gave not only your time and talents, but also your warmth and your humor and your willingness to learn alongside our youth. And so we thank you. For every story read, for every crayon handed out, every quiet word of encouragement, and every foundation stone you have helped lay in the lives of our children and youth, we thank you, we honor you, and we bless you. Because of all of you, parents and non-parents alike, our program has evolved over this past year. It has grown from a fun, free play group into something with a bit more love and care intentionally woven into its fabric. Something that has begun to lay the foundation for our children and youth to grow into a community that nurtures spirit and takes a stand for love and justice. All right, you may head back to your seats if you like. Because you have all been building this foundation with me, I just want to remind you of a way that you can help to shape what comes next. Mark your calendars. Next Saturday, June 13th, I'll be hosting a religious education volunteer brainstorm and info session online. We're going to talk about our current RE program and all of the wonderful things these wonderful folks heading out of here now have done over the past year, outline what our needs are and how we can meet them next year. And we'll walk through things like the police information check and the Prevent It workshop and how those pieces create a culture of safety and belonging for our littlest members. This session is open to all members of Calgary Unitarians. So if you've been wondering what it is we do in children and youth religious education, or if you've been curious about volunteering with our kids, please join us on Saturday afternoon from 2 to 3 online. Just head over to the event page on our website, calgaryunitarians.ca, and fill out the RSVP form, and I'll send you a link. Come help us plan together and keep this momentum going, because what we have started together is just the beginning. And now I'd like you to invite me to sing those children out, and we'll be back in a few minutes, hopefully carrying flowers for you. Wish me luck.
Circles of love, dance all around you. Circles of love, peace and joy. Circles of love, dance all around you. Circles of love, peace and joy.
What gifts shall we bring? Like the flowers gathered in our communion today, each of us brings something unique to this community. We bring our presence, our care, our hopes, our questions, our talents, and our resources. The offering we share each Sunday is one way we weave those gifts together. It is an expression of gratitude for this community that nurtures us, challenges us, and reminds us that we belong to one another. It is also a way of carrying what we build here into the world beyond these walls. This month, our For Others offering supports Fear Is Not Love, an organization working to create communities free from domestic violence and abuse. Through a 24-hour helpline, counseling, shelter, prevention, and education programs, they support individuals and families in building lives rooted in safety, dignity, and respect. Their vision is simple and powerful: freedom from domestic violence and abuse for everyone. Supporting their work is one way we can affirm that each person deserves to be seen, valued, safe, and loved. If you would like to gift your support to For Others, please note that on the memo line of your envelope or on the e-transfer. If you are visiting today, your presence is gift enough, and we invite you to let the basket pass you by. After the basket has passed, we will not be lighting candles or dropping pebbles in the water today, so we'll be doing a blessing later. The morning offering will now be gratefully received.
One of the joyful things about community is listening to the children have fun. I also love listening to the music that Matthew, if you're here throughout the week, you can hear Matthew playing and practicing sometimes, and it's just such a delight to hear the music float around the building. So I invite you right now to place your hand on your arm or on your thigh and give it a gentle squeeze. Feel your body. Feel your heartbeat. Beneath skin and bone are the building blocks of life, elements forged in the hearts of stars. The atoms in us are the same atoms found throughout the universe. If those same elements live in you, in me, and in the flowers we bring today, then we are connected more deeply than we realize. Science is beginning to describe what indigenous peoples have known since time immemorial, that life is not separate, it is a collective, it's a web of relationship. The waters and the trees and the birds and the flowers. We belong to a shared mystery. Our Unitarian Universalist faith names this too, that we belong to one another. And yet, while we share the same stardust, no two of us are alike. Every person, like every flower, grows in their own way. Each carries a story, a gift, a beauty that no one else can offer. Perhaps this is where the spiritual practice begins. It is one thing to affirm that every person has worth and dignity. It is another thing entirely to see one another, to look beyond our first impressions, to look beyond our assumptions, to witness the wonder and the beauty that lives within each person. This year we've been asking the question, what are we going to do together? We have gathered, we have worshiped, we have learned, we have grieved, we've celebrated, and we've built community. And now a new question emerges. How do we carry what we've built out into the world? Perhaps not as a program or a set of beliefs, but as a way of seeing ourselves, a way of seeing ourselves, one another, as sacred and alive. This is the gift that Norbert Čapek offered nearly a century ago. Serving a diverse Unitarian congregation in Prague, he recognized that people longed for ritual, connection, and belonging. And so in 1923, he invited each person to bring a flower, not a perfect flower, simply a flower offered from the heart. Gathering together, those flowers became a living symbol of community, each unique, each beautiful, together something more than any one of us could create on our own. Čapek lived in a time marked by fear and deep division, something that we feel well here in Calgary, in Alberta, and beyond, where differences harden into separation. And yet this ritual reminds us that we have been there before. Communities have known fracture before. People have known fear before. And still, acts of humanity, care, and belonging have endured. I'm seeing people at the back here, so what I'm going to do is move us along a little bit. Our volunteers are ready to bring forward vases of flowers already gathered and arranged. You have brought the flowers. Just wait. As they come forward, I invite you to simply receive them. Let your eyes rest. Notice color, variety, abundance. This is not something becoming, it is something already made through your offerings. Each flower remains itself, and together they form something more than we could already create, a sign of belonging. Not as belief, but as sight, as a way of receiving one another, as a way of being present to the world. Let us now receive these flowers among us as we prepare to bless them. Miriam, go around the side. Go around the side. In our Unitarian Universalist tradition, we believe that we have the power to bless. It is not something that remains only for ordained people to do. And so I invite you to participate in this blessing of the flowers. If you can, please hold your arms up like this with your palms pointing towards the flowers. And when I gesture thusly, please say the words that are on the screen. Let's do that together. May our lives bloom like the flowers. Our blessing comes from Reverend Dr. Chapek's Flower Communion prayer that I've slightly modified, and you'll notice the language is a little bit formal. In the name of providence, which implants in the seed of the future of the tree in the hearts of everyone, the longing for people living in love. In the name of the highest in whom we move, who makes parent the sibling what they are. In the name of sages and the great religious leaders who sacrifice their lives to hasten the coming of peace and justice. Let us renew our resolution, sincerely to be real siblings in spirit, regardless of in any kind of bar which estranges one from another. In this holy resolution, may we be strengthened, knowing that we are God's family, that one spirit, the spirit of love, unites us, and may we endeavor for a more perfect and more joyful life. Amen. May our lives bloom like the flowers. And so now I invite you to settle back into your seat and let your body soften. Let your breath find its natural rhythm. Gently bring your attention to the flowers before us, not as objects to think about, but as presents to receive, each one different, each one itself. And together they offer a quiet truth. We are not meant to meet one another closed. We are not meant to hold one another at a distance. We are not meant to turn away from difference. So take a slow breath in and out. Notice what it is like to be in the presence of so much diversity held in one place. So many colors, so many shapes, so many ways of being alive. And yet here they are, resting together without fear, without separation. Not sameness, openness. Not certainty about one another, but a willingness to be present. Take another breath and let this settle. In this space, in this beloved community, we are not asked to understand everything about one another. We are invited to remain open to beauty that we do not expect, open to difference we did not choose, open to the presence of one another's lives. And as we move into 2 minutes of silence, simply rest here, breathing, listening, softening. And when the silence ends, we'll sing together, "Open My Heart." And now, let us enter the reverent space of silence. many of you were here last week when Dr. Harjot Singh was with us? I wanted to pass on a little message that she had for us, and I noticed it during our time of silence. And she said, she let me know that we are a community that is comfortable with silence. What a beautiful compliment to receive. Thank you. So this is a moment of both gratitude and blessing, and we give thanks for the uniqueness of each person and the gifts that you bring to this beloved community that we call Calgary Unitarians. As we move into our summer months, some of us are preparing to go our separate ways for a time, some to go camping, some to rest, some to travel. Others want to be nourished by the sun and the water, and others want life to renew itself in the rhythms of our lives. And we will gather again. We have services all throughout the summer, just so you know. But I think it's important that we take time this month to bless each other. And this is a tradition we started. We did it last year. I'm calling it a tradition. There you go. So in a moment, I'm going to ask for anybody here to name a blessing that they would like to receive to hold you through the summer months. I will then, if you say, and ask for it in a word, and you'll know why in a moment. If you say, I would like a blessing of joy, I will invite anybody else who would like a blessing of joy, and you will come forward, and you might wonder why there's a little circle right there. You'll come forward and stand in the middle of that circle. And everybody else here in the congregation will come, and I'm moving here now for the camera, and they will place their hand on the people in the center. And if you can't quite place your hand on those people, you will place your hand on somebody, on the shoulder of somebody who is touching those people. And we will sing a song of blessing to you. And so I invite you, my dear ones, to be brave and courageous. I know there are those of you among us that would like to receive a blessing from this community. So who would like to receive a blessing? One word blessing. Heather. No, it needs to be one word. Because there's a song that we're singing, so it has to be a one-word blessing. Okay, safe travels. Okay, anybody else like to receive a blessing of safe travel? Come into the center. Okay, my dear ones, let's rise. We're going to sing a blessing to Ronnie, Joy, and Heather for safe travels. We'll try our best, choir. Oh, it's good? Ned says it's good. So come. Come, you in the back. Come on. Come. On you. Blessings of safe travel. Blessings on you. Blessings of safe travel. Blessings on you. All right, Rebecca, you would like to, I know you were there, I saw you. Let Rebecca make her way forward. What blessing would you like to receive? Resilience. Come, let's place anybody else want a blessing of resilience? Blessings on you. Blessings of resilience. Blessings on you. Blessings of resilience. Blessings on you. All of you. Who else would like to receive a blessing from this? Yes, Alfred. A blessing of joy. Anybody else like to receive a blessing of joy?
Joy, come on, Joy.
All right. Blessings on you. Blessings of joy. Blessings on you. Blessings of joy. Blessings on you. Anybody else like to receive a, yes, Margaret. Help. Come on forward, Margaret. And Jane as well. And I want you all to hold Mitch, who has asked for a blessing of healing and health. So he's in here, and we're going to sing health. Blessings on you, blessings of health, blessings on you, blessings of health, blessings on you. Is there anybody else that would like to receive a blessing? Peace? Come forward. Anybody else like to receive a blessing of peace? Come on, Gary, come on. Yeah. Here we go. Blessings on you. Blessings of peace. Blessings on you. Blessings of peace. Blessings on you. Is there anybody else that would like to receive a blessing from this community?
Patience.
Patience. Susan, come forward. Is there anybody else that would like to receive a blessing of patience? Oh, come stand in the center here. Susan, in the center. You're in the center. It's all about you. And, okay, here we go. Blessings on you. Blessings of patience. Blessings on you. Blessings on patience. Blessings on you. Anybody else would like to receive a blessing on love? Okay, anybody else like to receive a blessing of love? Everybody wants love. Blessings on you. Blessings on above. Blessings on you. Blessings of love. Blessings on you. Oh. Is there anybody else that would like to receive a blessing? Okay, let's take our seats. Thank you, choir. Thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness. There we go. You might be wondering about what we're going to do with all of these beautiful flowers. I'm going to invite you all now to come up one at a time using the side aisles, coming forward, coming into the center. And you'll find a flower there. I would like you to choose a flower, not for yourself, for the person opposite you also choosing a flower. And give each other the flower. And then make your way back to your seats using the center aisle. So you're coming up this way, you're coming forward to the flower table, you're going to pick a flower, exchange it, and make your way to your seat through the center aisle. Are we clear? Crystal. This is the way that we receive one another as a gift. So quietly, reverently, and with joy, let us share together in this Unitarian Universalist ritual of connection, gratitude, and love. No, Ronnie Joy, stay here. Hang on a sec. And then you two. Yep. So, my dear ones, I invite you to rise if you're willing and touch the hand of someone close to you, or touch their shoulder. Or if that is uncomfortable for you, simply do the namaste segment. The idea is that we are forming one connected body. The hand that is in yours belongs to a person whose heart is sometimes tender, whose skin is sometimes thin, whose eyes sometimes fills with tears, whose laughter is a beautiful sound. The hand that you hold belongs to a person who is seeking wholeness and knows that you are doing the same. So as you leave this place, may your hearts remain open. May your voices stay strong. And may your hands remain outstretched.
Let us give thanks for what we have shared together in this space. We have gathered as a community of unique lives, each bringing our own stories, questions, and gifts, like flowers gathered into a shared bouquet. For the wonder and beauty we have witnessed in one another, may this time deepen our capacity to see with love. For the courage to truly see one another, may this practice travel with us into the world beyond these walls. For the beloved community we are still becoming, may hope continue to guide our steps. As the chalice is extinguished, we are reminded that this light is never lost, only carried forward in new ways. You are invited to take that light with you, a spark of hope, courage, compassion to hold in your heart until we meet again. May it remind you that we do not journey alone. When we go together even when we go apart. Thank you for being here today, and a special word of gratitude to everyone who helped make this morning possible. Those in the AV booth, our ushers, and the hospitality team, our choir and worship leaders, who all offered their time, talents, and care. Most of all, thank you for bringing your presence to this gathering. For those joining online, the AV team has shared a link so you can connect with one another. Before you sign off, we want to wave hello and say that we see you, we are grateful for you, and we're glad you're here. For those worshiping in person, please join us in Wickenden Hall for a wonderful soup lunch after the service. It is a chance to continue the conversations, connections, and community that we nurture here every Sunday. Be sure to stay afterwards as we celebrate the recipients of 2 important awards in the life of this congregation. Thank you again for being part of this community and for all the ways you help make it a place of hope, belonging, and shared purpose.
Please rise and join us in singing our postlude. I know, this is different, huh? Lean on Me.